Feel it in the atmosphere. A blessing from the Lord is here. A blessing from the Lord is here. Everybody blow the trumpet, sound the alarm.
I'm the Reverend Dr. Thomas L. Brown, pastor of the Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church, and we're located on the west side of Indianapolis, basically about, one would say, about 3 miles from downtown central Indiana. The Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church was founded in 1960, and I came to Ebenezer in 1980, serving as an interim pastor, and ultimately I was requested by the congregation that would I serve as their pastor, because I was only here temporary while working at Martin University and doing consultant work across the country. And somewhat I ended up here still being able to do extensive travels. But here at Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church, our background and role, its purpose is the church in community. We feel it's necessary that the church is involved in community, and our programs are very extensive. We cover, and probably one of the only few churches in the city that deals with HIV/AIDS, programs of care coordination, and also youth programs that relate to affording the poor opportunities to experience, let's say, some quality of life experiences at a camp.
We do a lot of team building, problem solving, nonviolence, conflict resolution. Our focus is on the underserved, the lower economic families, and it's just bridging the gaps, again, between nature and individuals.
The purpose of Ebenezer Foundation and Church doing this project was essentially to have a continuum education experience for the young and the old. And on that campsite, we exposed them to a very number of experiences. One that is very essential is how to become nonviolent toward nature and toward yourself. How to see the kind of, let's say, the balance between the human experience and the physical experience. Also have young people and parents and adults to be able to interact, have wholesome recreation, wholesome educational experience about nature.
We've been blessed to be able to have this property, and I just hope that people can resonate with what we're trying to do. I invite people to come out and be with us, and to see the children and to see the difference that it makes with them, because it's something that they never forget. They never forget those experiences. You'd be surprised how many children are out there and have never seen, ladybugs or fireflies. And when you're out in there in July, it's lightning bug mating season, and there's thousands and thousands of lightning bugs out there, and those children are amazed because it looks like the forest is full of Christmas tree lights. They don't forget those things. It's important to know that the children do benefit. We take the worst of the worst sometimes out there, and there are those moments when you can actually see the essence and the purity of the child behind all of the bad attitude and the talking back and the violence. We have a lot of children that experience violence every single day, either by their families, their friends, or themselves. It is soothing out there, and they have an opportunity to see within them something that perhaps they hadn't noticed before.
We have these 64 acres, and it got every kind of living animal that you want. And I won't explain all of those. Some people will get scared if I tell them what kind of animals are there. But Historically, it's rich with the big walnut running as a water flow with a rich native Indian background located in those areas, with some of the oldest trees are there.
We will be doing residential camping programs for youth beginning in June. And as we can continue, we have more resources, more revenue, we'll be able to do programs throughout the year, educational programs, supplemental educational type programs, tutoring, specific nonviolence training and teaching. Just have it up and running throughout.
But the purpose from the church was to leave a legacy of God, man, nature experiences, and to give affordable opportunities to our young people and our elderly people who are basically poor. You can't go to any camp for less than $600 or $700 a week and stay on that camp. And we understand and know quite seriously that our people, that our young people and people in low income statuses would not have this experience.
We need sponsorships to assist the children so they have an opportunity to come out and experience a week worth of nature and education. We need buildings, you know. We would like to be able to have an education unit and have more dormitory space for people to stay. We need staff, we need volunteers, we need materials, supplies. When I say that, we need curtains, we need carpeting, we need sinks, doors. We had to demolish 7 buildings, and it has been very difficult to recreate them because we need funding for that.
Our budget is essentially $2.5 million to bring the whole properties up to where we would want them for residential, mini dormitories for the young people, and one good size, what we call multi-purpose building where we could have larger gatherings with classrooms. So our appeal is to get charitable givers, organizations, foundations, to make grants, and our total budget is $2.5 million. Our total mortgage and debt is $1.5 million. That means we would be totally clear.